YouTube, this is Black-Hearted Don here. I'm going to show you my 9k stamina 6-piece striker build. Um, as you will see in some of the clips there, this build is very tanky once it gets its stacks up and can do a lot of damage as well. You are able to 1v crazy. You are able to go solo against groups of people, as you will also see. And I gotta say, this is one really strong build still to this day. Even after all the nerfs, striker stacks, you got that 9k stamina. Those stacks still give you a decent bit of healing. Not as much as they used to, but it will keep you alive a lot of the times. Once again, it is 6-piece classified striker. I will first go into that before I do my guns. I run the striker's harness, roll 2 stamina. 1925 stamina, 6074 health, 6% enemy armor damage. Would rather have skill haste or something instead for there, but I take what I can get. And 56% ammo capacity. And now, if you don't know though the bonuses for striker, just in case maybe you're a new player just coming through the game because you're excited for the next one coming out, wanting to give it a shot. So I'll tell you what it does here. With 2 pieces you get 20% stability, 3 pieces 10% enemy armor damage, 4 pieces every consecutive hit deals 1% more damage, stacks up to 100%, missing shots drop bonus by 2%, bonus is reduced by 2% every second. It is not possible to gain stacks, and bonus damage is not applied while the effects of EMP bonus and bonus is lost when exiting combat. Now the 5-piece bonus is 10% stability with 5% more enemy armor damage. And the 6-piece, now this is a lot to it here. Alright, so every hit adds 2 stacks of self-healing bonus. Each stack is worth the 0.01% of max health per second, stacks up to 100 hits. The bonus is increased by 0.05% per stack for every 3000 stamina. Missing shots drops the bonus by 1 stack, and the bonus reduced by 2 stacks every second. It is not possible to gain stacks, and the self-healing bonus is not applied while under the effects of EMP. Bonus is lost when exiting combat. While in the dark zone, last stand, or skirmish, each hit only adds 1 stack instead of 2, and the healing rate is reduced. Now, every hit increases the bonus damage from Striker's battle gear by an additional 1%. Missing shots drops the bonus damage from Striker's battle gear by 1%. The bonus is reduced by 2% every second, while in the dark zone, last stand, or skirmish, additional 1% bonus damage is not applied. Alright, pretty much this is why you want to run 9k stamina a lot with this build. This will give you the ability to get as much self-healing as you still can out of this build. I mean, you need it. There is a lot of preds, there's a lot of nomads and stuff out there. Them defenses, you're going to need something to keep yourself tanky enough to outlive them. Outlast. It's hard to outlast, them nomads, but they got to run because they can't deal with the damage of the stacks. They can't sit there and trade with you. The defenses, they got that shield. As long as they don't EMP you some way, you're going to eat through that shield because that's just one big hitbox for you. Now, with the predators, you're going to need something to stop. That's where these stacks come in. That bleed hurts you pretty bad. So you're going to need, of course, your med kits and everything to try to stop it for as long as possible. But them stacks being up there and that self-healing being as much as possible, sometimes it's just enough to get you through it, which is definitely much needed. And now for my Striker's Mask though, I run, after my mods, is 1659 stamina, 4% crit hit chance, 17% burn resistance. So I can go ahead and show you what mod I have on it there. I run the stamina with health. See, also once again on this with stamina with health as well. I pretty much run stamina with health on everything to get it to hit that 9k. It's definitely needed. Now, for my knee pads, stamina, health, disorient, bleed, and burn. And then I run a stamina with health, And the pulse crit hit chance mods. I run all pulse crit hit chance mods on this because I do run a pulse. I choose the pulse over the booster just to try to get that crit hit chance as high as possible here. It's actually pretty close right there, 260% once the pulse and all is going, which is pretty nice. I mean, not too bad. Well, probably not really 6, probably like 50 I'd say on this build. Sounds more about right. And now on that I have it rolled to my backpack, the firearms with health and ammo capacity. I do like running ammo capacity a lot. You need the bullets, the showstopper, which is my main gun. You know, it's hard on ammo because you have such a low cap to begin with, so you need that ammo capacity. Now my gloves is rolled to stamina with crit hit chance, shotgun damage, and critical hit damage. That's just mainly, once again, showstopper is my main gun of choice. That's the one you're going to be using a lot most of the time with this build, as it gets the stacks up the fastest. Faster you get stacks, more damage you do, more fights you win. My holster, I have 1399 firearms, 1401 stamina, and 1356 electronics with crit hit chance. I'm trying to get the crit hit chance as high as I possibly can there. And now for my main gun of choice here, you'll see, showstopper. Of course, deadly, unforgiving, and then a showstopper talent. Deadly for that crit hit damage. Get that extra, 15%. Unforgiving is an awesome talent with this gun because they drop you below the, one missing health segment, 10% damage. 2 missing health segments is 25% damage. You hit harder, your stacks get up, it heals you back up some. It's just a nice trade-off to have there. If they lower your health, you do more damage until you gain your health back. Really good trade-off to have. And then I use this mainly for NPCs and stuff around there. The Dark Zone, it's a really good secondary in my opinion. Has sustained. Of course, that's killing a target increases your health by 6%. Predatory, killing a target regenerates 35% your health over 20 seconds. And then Determined, killing a target reduces all skill cooldowns 7.5%. Determined's a really good talent to have. Definitely try to get your super back up, your skills back up. There's NPCs everywhere. You can also, after you down someone, you can switch to it, smack them. That gives your predatory, determined, and sustained all going at once there. And the reason why I like running that and this pistol here, I just use it just mainly because of harmful. Each hit has a 15% chance to apply the bleed status effect. So if they're trying to run away from you, whatever may be the case there, you can just switch to it, shoot them in the back. When they're running, it bleeds them, slows them down, allows you to catch up and engage them once again. Now for my abilities. Of course, for my right bumper ability, I run the Scrambler Pulse. You see, after all my mods and stuff, it gives me a 15% crit hit chance, 7% crit hit damage. Or if you can hear that little boops in the background, someone is blowing my Discord up. Alright, and now, and I also run from a left bumper ability, immunizer box. This is to stop them bleeds and everything else out there. Flame turrets everywhere, shock turrets, you name it. I run a recovery link a lot of times because I'm running solo. Now, if I'm running in a team though, depending on team need, I switch it up depending on what it is. Now, if I'm running in a team, I run combat medic, critical save, adrenaline, all of status effects, and on the move. If I am running solo, I will switch off combat medic and put on strike back. That's usually one of my most consistent ones I like to run, just to give me my cooldowns a little bit faster. And now to show you character screen here, you see I'm right at 4100 firearms, 9000 barely stamina. I squeezed every bit I can get out of that into firearms. Crit hit chance 23%, then the 15% after the pulse is 48%. So we got 48% crit hit chance with a showstopper. With all them shells, it's a lot of crits hitting. And that is pretty much my striker build here. You will see it, or the clips following the video. This build does melt people. It is one of my favorite builds to run. 9k stamina striker. I am able to, stay tanky and get kills. I run it quite often. This has actually been my go-to build since pretty much 1.8, not just 1.83, whatever, 1.8 first launch. Striker has been my go-to build. One of my favorites. I've stuck with it, and I still get very good value out of it. But thanks for watching, YouTube, and I'll see you all later.